Blessings and welcome to all of my classy Cancers out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your April 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer. In Cancer, yes, we are definitely going through some major changes on this earth plane. And for you Cancers, I feel like you are here to stabilize, to give us comfort and security, and keep our foundation in a place that we can feel safe. You are the sign of family and love and security, and about our ancestry, karma, our roots. And I feel like this is the time for you Cancers. We all choose to come in this lifetime as a certain type of vibration, a certain sign, at a certain time, I believe, so that we can be of service, help and assist in changing and shifting this earth plane into a place where we can really feel like it is paradise. And so I do feel April is just a very important month for all of us to really come together, to use your energy to really help shift this energy that has been so difficult to get through. And April may be one of those months that for you Cancers, using your energy has this beautiful vibration of family and love, and keeping the foundation secure and having comfort for others is going to be a very important part of your energy in April. Using what the Cancer vibration is all about, unconditional love, giving the emotional security that others may need during this time. And of course, a lot of us are having to be more connected to our family because of maybe having to be isolated and not being able to get out as much. But I do feel, you know, we've had the North Node in Cancer, and it will be moving out of your sign soon, I believe, in a couple of months. You know, we needed to focus on our family. We needed to really focus on what is important to us, our foundation, our security, what makes us feel comfortable with others, and our karma that we have brought upon us. And so I do feel that we are definitely going through some karmic times that we are definitely having to change, and the only way that we can do it is with the energy of the collective. And so Cancer, I just wanted to give just this little light of love to all of you, to just know that your part in all of this is so important, so beautiful, because if we didn't have your Cancer energy, we wouldn't have a place to call home. We wouldn't have a place where we could really feel secure in our foundation and remembering what is important to us, our roots, our ancestry, where we came from, what it's all about. And it's about us coming together as one, being part of the divine's energy. And so Cancer, I do hope that this month in April, that using your energy of the Cancer vibration, I'm sure you're going to open your hearts to those who really need to feel security, and you may be opening up your doors to allowing others to be a part of your family, maybe just in this time of need and crisis, right? I believe that we all choose to come into this earth plane at a certain time, has a certain vibration, has a certain sign, because we have a mission. We have something that we have chosen to do. And so I am sending out lots of love to all of you who are hearing the calling of what you need to do as a person, has a soul, has part of the collective. And you know, some of the beautiful energies that I have been connecting to really keep me on the this beautiful positive spiritual vibration of love and light is through some of these beautiful teachers and masters who have been teaching me. And I do feel we have so much time right now to meditate, to really contemplate, to really connect to those positive vibrations who can help us get through, because we hear so much out in the media that may be fearful, that may be scary. But we do need to understand what is happening out there, but we also need to be still connected to the true light, to the universal love that is really part of all of this. And I feel like we are shifting to allow us to have this new light. We are going into the age of Aquarius, where we have been in the age of Pisces for 2,400 years or whatever that number is, but of being, of course, this connection to certain type of religions, being part of a certain group. But I feel like going into the age of Aquarius, it's really bringing us into this new spiritual light of being, of this understanding of knowing that we are part of, no matter what religion, culture, uh, whatever, we are all part of one. We are all in it together, as we can see. It's not just affecting one certain type of culture, one certain type of religion, one certain type of energy out there, at a certain country. We are all being affected at this time. So it's all about us remembering that we are part of one vibration, the divine's light, and we are all part of the same energy. And so at this time, if there is this time that we really need to reflect upon our own mission, our own pathway, is now, really. And I just feel like if there are this time of need that maybe some of you Cancers need to connect to more positive light, to understand what is going on, some of the beautiful energies that I connect to really keep myself grounded and centered, is really these beautiful teachers like Eckhart Tolle, who has shown us how to allow us to stay in our beautiful vibration of light, and knowing what the difference is between our soul and our ego, and to understand that that we have a bigger mission that we are a part of than just ourselves. And also Oprah Winfrey, who is just getting the word out to all of us, who have been trying to show us the way, and some of the other beautiful energies who have passed away that I have been learning from is from Wayne Dyer and from Dolores Cannon. And I do feel that if you would like some positive light to just turn on some beautiful energy for your soul at this time, look at those energies. You can look them up on YouTube. And I feel their message right now is knowing that we are shifting to this new earth. We are shifting, we're changing how we have been allowing ourselves to be on this earth plane. And that now is the time where we all are trying to understand that the only way that we can get through this karmic time is to connect to all that is. To be has one family, has one soul vibration, as one beautiful light of love. And I just wanted to send that out to you, Cancers, to show that you are so important for part of this evolution of change, to keep us believing that we are going to have a secure foundation after all this, that we can rely on our family, our roots, our ancestry, and to remember the bigger picture of all this. So much love to you, Cancers, and we will get into your reading right now. I'm just kind of doing the reading just a little bit differently this month, to kind of just feel what is happening out there. And the first card I wanted to pull was an light attribute for the self position for you, Cancers, to just give this connection to your own vibration, the light that you may be bringing out this month, the athlete here. So what it says here, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. Is that beautiful or what? So I just want to show that you are going to be this strong athlete to break us through the physical limitations that we are feeling, any type of handicaps. We are all feeling handicapped right now, aren't we? But what it says is we will develop the personal willpower and strength of spirit through it all. So remember, you're the athlete for us all this month, Cancer. So let's go to the second house. The second house is connected to our finances, our resources. It is about our connection to our own love and light. And so I want to pull a numerology card first, an oracle, because we do need to understand that even though things seem to be definitely looking a little grim in our environment, right? We have to remember that we are here to protect the environment. We're here to help the environment here. So our finances and resources may not be where we want them to be at, or maybe we are going through some difficult times. But we see the number 44 here, and that is connected to our angels and guides. That is the number of 44, the protection that we are receiving from our angels and guides. And we need to protect the environment here. So we need to first clear the energy, purify the environment to get stabilized again so that we can feel secure in our finances and resources. So let's protect the environment, and I do feel that is what a lot of you Cancers are going to be doing here. I wanted to read a little bit about this connection to the environment for you here, Cancers. Let's see. How beautiful to start off with such beautiful cards of protection, of light and love. This card indicates a time to focus on environmental awareness by educating ourselves about what's going on behind the scenes. So part of that, I feel, is to be educated about our own knowledge about what's happening and how we can really help to clear the energy and to purify the environment again, right? Honor Mother Earth as a living, breathing entity and recognize that we are privileged to be here as her guests. By drawing this card, we are being encouraged to dig deep and look beyond the surface, to question whether our personal and political decisions are in the best interests of planet Earth. A great place to start is by watching the documentary Thrive, by visiting www.thrivemovement.com. Now, I don't know about this, but it's interesting that that's showing up here. So maybe you want to look up that, Cancer. There's maybe a message in there for you. This card also encourages us to recycle and to use environmentally friendly products where we can. So I feel like it's time that some of you may be going more organic and clearing our own energy, making sure that we are strong and healthy and athletic in our environment. So a beautiful affirmation to say during this month of April: I show respect for Mother Earth and align myself with Source. Is that beautiful? By recognizing and appreciating our connection to nature, the animal kingdom, and Mother Earth, we align ourselves with Source and the essence of the soul. Is that beautiful? So it looks like through clearing the environment, we will get back to stabilizing our finances. And you Cancers are going to keep us feeling comfortable and secure in our foundation, to understand that. So maybe this month you are going to spread the word of how we can keep the environment safe, Mother Earth feeling happier again in her vibration. So the third house, let's go to that for you Cancers, and that is a connection to communication. So let's see if there's some type of communication, some type of word that is going to be expressed this month, or that you may need to tap into or to bring about. So what is the message for you, Cancers? What is the communication that you can receive in this time? The chambered nautilus. The message is something from the past returning as part of a pattern, mistaken by thinking the door is closed on a past event. Now, it's just interesting that it's just talking about something from the past returning as part of a pattern. And I feel like this is just something that is happening from our past because of something karmically that we have not maybe done in our part, taking care of our environment. And, and there has been limitations that we have imposed upon our own Mother Earth, that I feel like we have to understand that. Maybe that's what is being communicated to you, Cancers, uh, to understand that this is part of something from the past that is returning as part of a pattern, as part of us not doing our part in helping the environment out. And it looks like there may be something coming back to you, Cancers. A door that you thought was closed, that may open up again from a past event. So look at that for something synchronistic to happen maybe this month. That something that you thought was closed may be open again through this month of April. Maybe you're going to see something that you have remembered from the past, that you can do your part. Maybe you are going to be that athlete. Maybe during this time you may get in shape, you may get strong, and maybe this is doing something from the past, doing something that you know is going to give you that healthy energy that you need at this time. I feel that is a beautiful message to have this month, Cancer. So let's go to the fourth house, which you are connected to. You are the fourth house of our family, our home, our foundation. Unconditional love, the motherly energy, right? The emotional vibration of love and light that we need to keep on believing in and feeling. So let's pull a card to see how the foundation of your energy at home is looking at during the month of April through this time. Two of Wands. So this is about some choices that I feel you are going to actively make this month in regards to maybe helping out your family, helping out other families who need some type of help and support here. So I do feel this is going to be a month that you will have to make some choices about your foundation, maybe choices that are going to help assist in making the environment a better place here. So yes, that's what it looks like for you, Cancers. You're making some choices and decisions to help the environment, to help the family out this month, to feel safe and secure. And there looks like there's some type of understanding that some of you may be having to make some choices. I feel some of you may be, even though there's limitations and obstacles to maybe make some type of journey to get around, I do feel some of you are going to get around to help others somehow. You may be called upon by an organization, association, to maybe help others in need. And that's what I feel you're going to do for some of you, Cancers. You may be called upon to maybe make a journey somewhere to help others that are having to need having to need some type of comfort and support. You may be having to make some choices about the family. Maybe, this may be a time where you're going to have to bring the family together. You may have to maybe take some trips to go see family members. That's what I'm seeing here, to help out. But you know what you're going to have to do this month, Cancer. You will be opening your heart and home, I'm sure, to others who are really needing some type of assistance this month. So let's go to the fifth house. And the fifth house is our connection to love and to our children and to our creative vibration. So let's pull some cards in the fifth house. And I want to pull an oracle connection to the 5th house of love and our connection to our children, and having to the never-ending story, and having to make some choices, I was going to say, about things that are happening in the environment around you. But let's read about this never-ending story. Number 37. Self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. So I do feel like you may have to deal with some of those energies out there that are having unnecessary dramas, right? That's why I feel you're going to be helping others this month who are dealing with their own egos, with self-criticism. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of the life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditional part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So we do see that that could be the never-ending story of what we hear out there right now. But I feel it is important that maybe you are going to let others know the sky is not falling, and that the fears that we have been feeling, you will be able, Cancer, to protect those who feel that their ego, their faith, their belief has been crumbled. We are all feeling very vulnerable, but the protection message for us all, and for you Cancers right now, fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that has come in your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity is scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling the story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story, and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. This is a time to avoid dramas at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. So I feel that is important to not allow the never-ending story of what is happening right now to affect you and to affect others around you. I feel like it is important not to go into that place that a lot of us may be feeling, that fear, that criticism of others. And I feel the message for you Cancers, this part is, don't be part of that story. Be part of what we need to create to help the environment, to be that athlete, to be that beautiful soul vibration who is going to protect others through love and light. What a beautiful message. So let's pull some, on a lighter note, some cards for just love out there. Love is still there. Love is all that we have. Love to our children. And right now I feel like that's what we're focusing on, and I feel like right now that's all, and the 5th house is connected to our children. So right now our love life is being affected. Your love life is being affected right now with our children because we need to protect them, right? So I feel this month is just being this place to protect your children, to make sure that they aren't feeling criticized or listening to that never-ending story of what others may be feeling, but to share the love to them, to show them the light. That's all we can do right now. So let's go to the 6th house in connection to our day-to-day life. It is connection to the Virgo energy. It is about how we are going to heal, how we are going to protect the environment. And part of that is about you being the athlete this month, you finding ways to help the environment, because that is the 6th house. So let's pull a card there. Cancer, how are you going to, Prince of Swords, on your day-to-day life, do what you need to do? Clarity. The Prince of Swords is through communication, not repeating the never-ending story that we may be hearing. The Prince of Swords says, I want to, in my day-to-day life, spread the word. Spread the message of love. And that's what the Prince of Swords, this is your new journey this month, is just bring out the light and love in your day-to-day life, wherever you're at, to try to make sure that you can change the story that all of us may be feeling right now. The story of what the divine really can bring to us, and that we have to keep on believing in that faith, in that connection of family and love and security and comfort. That's what you're going to do, Cancer. Keep on giving in your day-to-day life that comfort, that security, that feeling of love to others. So spread the word. Spread that energy. Change the narrative that some of us are feeling right now. So another card here in your day-to-day life. Yeah, this is the card of spirituality. It's the card of just growing your faith, and that's what you are. You're spreading the word of spirituality, spreading the word of love and light. That's what you can do in your day-to-day life. So let's go to the 7th house, and of course, Cancer, you are dealing with still with a lot in your 7th house. That is this connection to one-on-one relationships, our connections to our relationships, our partnerships, and what I feel like you've been going through a big change in how you connect to others, and you are going deeper into how you want to grow your relationships. And what's beautiful is Saturn has finally moved out of your 7th house and has gone into your 8th house of Aquarius. I feel like you can finally make those changes that you've been really wanting to in your relationships, in your partnerships, in your one-on-one contacts. This is going to be important this month for you, on to really going deeper in that connection to those that are important to you. So let's pull a card in regards to the relationships, the 8 of Cups. Wow, this is about a big change that you are going through. Like I just said, Saturn just moved out of your 7th house into your 8th house. This is, as you see, the 8 of Cups, the 8 number. This means that you are going through a transformation. You are changing things in your 7th house of relationships. You are listening to your intuitive and emotional side. You are very, very sensitive right now. And you know that things need to change. And part of that is what you need to do, Cancer, to make this change. And that's why I feel you are going to do your part to get healthier, to find ways that you can help others to see the light, to be healthy, to be that athlete, to help the environment. That's what I feel. There's a big change in your partnerships and how you handle those relationships. So feel this change that is so deep. I feel like you are really wanting to learn with Saturn going into your 8th house about the mysteries of life, about the occult. You are really connecting to a deeper part of you that is going to be with you for the next 2 to 3 years. So let's go to your 8th house, because I do feel this change with Saturn being in your 8th house for the next 2 to 3 years. It will retrograde, I believe, in July and go back into the 7th house. So there may be things maybe from the past reoccurring. There may be something coming from the past. Things that you have been feeling, your dreams, your intuition, your insight are coming. I know my dreams have been so vivid, so strong. A lot of things coming to me karmically to understand a lot of choices that I have made. But now I am feeling a lot more secure in what is happening because of my connection. And that's what I feel that you are doing. You're evolving and changing and going deeper into your soul. And there's a maturity that is coming about so that you can understand this beautiful change that you are evolving into this Empress. This is this connection to love. This is the connection about you flowing towards giving your light to others. That is what the Empress energy is all about. The changes that we want to make, the changes that you Cancers are doing for yourselves, and then being able to give to others. That is the mother energy. She is the mother. She is the one who gives unconditional love. And that's what you are doing, changing your relationships, your partnerships, to be able to give more love and light, to help the children out here, your children, other children. I feel like this is the month you really are going to make sure that those families, those children's, those who are in need, those who need help, you are maybe, I just feel some of you are going on some type of maybe journey to help others in need. You are going to be part of a group that is going to help get the love again. So I wouldn't be surprised for some of you Cancers that you may be part of a journey this month, that you may really have to give a lot of love and light to others, and it may be your mission to do that. But what a beautiful way to help the environment, to help Mother Earth, isn't it? So let's go into the 9th house. And let's seek some wisdom, some stronger wisdom from, actually I wanted to pull a surrender card first before we go in the 9th house. Maybe something to surrender to as you go through this big change in the 8th house here. Let me pull a card. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You know, the 8th house is this card of, you know, into some intimacy. It is about this deeper connection to feeling someone else's vibration in a deeper way. So surrender your fear of intimacy. It is time for you to go deeper into your relationships, deeper into your emotions. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. That's what you're doing in the 8th house. That's what the Saturn in Aquarius is doing. It is releasing that fear of intimacy. There's a big change, and you are going deeper, Cancer, into the love, into the light that you know you have and that you can give to others. So yes, let's go to the 9th house. What other wisdom can you receive, Cancers, in this time? What is the message, this karmic energy? What is the message for you this month? Oh my gosh. Uriel and the Sphinx. Uriel and the Sphinx. It is just, look at this beautiful picture. And I'm going to read this karmic energy that is so strong with you this month. You have Uriel around you. This is about a huge change that you are going through, an evolution of your soul. The Archangel Uriel stands before the Sphinx under a full moon. The Sphinx is usually shown with the body of a lion, indicating strength. And yes, you have the strength. You are the athlete this month. And the head of a king, showing authority and intelligence. But more than this, the Sphinx represents the enigmatic and inscrutable, the silent holder of truth, and the ancient mysteries of the world. That's what I feel you're going to do, is learn about those ancient mysteries of the world now. Here, the Archangel Uriel connects and comforts with the great source of mystery. That's what you're going to do this month. Delve deep into the mysteries of life. Research, find out what is important to you to know. This card shows that it is time for you to do the most important and possibly the most difficult work in your life. The digging and inner discovery that takes you to your deepest self and your deeper power. I love it. From the Great Sphinx, even the Great Sphinx had to be dug out many times from the blowing desert sands that buried it up to its neck, and you must dig diligently too. You may have to chip away at the rock-like substance of your old beliefs and histories so that you can get to the truth inside. Wow, is that deep? But don't worry, you have begun already, and you have made considerable inroads. There's also someone here to help you. Uriel, whose name means fire of God. You can work directly in your meditation with this archangel for self-understanding, transformation, and guidance. Also, be on the lookout for someone in your daily life whom Uriel has sent to you. This could be a teacher, a mentor, or even a new friend who shows and shares a kinship with you about this inner quest. It is a relationship of great value that comes in a time of profound power. Don't diminish the importance of this phase. It is the work that leads you to your initiation and to your higher power. This is the work you're doing this month. You are going through an initiation, a big change, a regeneration, to really understand your higher power and to know that you have the power of Uriel, the Sphinx, the divine's energy, to transform this beautiful energy for you. Oh my gosh, what beautiful wisdom to give you, Cancer, this month. So the 10th house is connected to your career and your destiny. Some are being affected by their career. But the 3 of Cups says, rejoice, stay together in love and light. That is the way that we will be able to change this energy of what we feel our destiny is. We create our destiny. We make those choices. And this is about you, Cancer, just giving the love and light. This is celebration. This is love, connecting to others who need that emotional support. So I feel some of you may be still working. So just keep on giving love to those around you in your career. Know that your destiny is changing. All of our destiny is changing. But we are here to give emotional support to others in our day-to-day life. And that is what you Cancers are still going to be doing. So let's go to the 11th house, and that's this connection to our friends, to the world, to the collective. And Cancer, let's look at how you are affecting you're affecting the world by love. This is the Ten of Cups. You are the Ten of Cups. This is connection to family, home, love, light. That's what you can do, Cancer, is just spread your love to the world. Spread your emotional understanding of what you are learning from the mysteries of life. That's how you can help your friends, the world, those around you feel more secure. And the last card I wanted to share is, again, you already have this beautiful angel of Uriel, but I want to give you, because the 12th house is this connection to our angels and guides, to the divine's light. What other connection could you call upon in your time of crisis, in your time of need, in your time of meditation to help those? You can call upon Isis. And look at this. I'm getting chills. You have some type of magic that you are manifesting. I'm just getting major chills right now, because this is about death and transformation. This is about changes. This is about you bringing out the Isis in you. Let's read about this amazing power of Isis that you can connect to. She is all about the mysteries of life. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Stay focused this month. You have some power behind you this month to do it and to bring out this magic that you have. So let's read about Isis. I love her. She is amazing. I am just thrilled that you have this beautiful connection to Isis this month. And the message here. Isis is a strong, smart, and focused Egyptian winged goddess. According to legend, she was able to move from darkness to light and between the underworld, heaven, and earth. For that reason, whenever she comes to us, she will help us move from the hell of our own fear into the heaven of our own love. She was also able to revive her lover Osiris from the dead. And this powerful allegorical story shows how she can help us revive an aspect of our life or a dream that we may have killed off with fear or lack of self-belief. With her magical abilities, Isis will guide us to bring our dreams into reality. And Cancer, she will guide you to bring out this beautiful power of heaven and light out of the darkness of fear. You are moving into a space where your dream reality is becoming your outward reality. So pay attention to your dreams. Like I said, you were already so intuitive and insightful, but right now you are going to see your visions even clearer. This is an extremely powerful time, and it's vital to keep focused on the highest good of all. Yes, you are. You no longer want to relive your own history and or feel unsupported. That is about breaking free from karmic past energies. Acknowledging where you once were and how you have changed that situation around is a powerful focus of gratitude that will align you with universal abundance. Discipline and commitment are important now. Consider that you are moving between worlds when you daydream or create visions and bring life-enhancing ideas into reality. Magic is manifesting all around you. This is exciting. So be excited about your magic that you are manifesting. Be excited that you are part of this evolution of change that's making this new earth, this beautiful place that we can have a beautiful environment again. And you are going to be strong like the athlete to get the word out, to help others in crisis. So much love to all of you. And if you ever want a personal reading at this time, please connect with me. All my links are below. Sending you much love and light. And with pure love through Synergy. Tammy.